Hey guys, welcome back to Sunny Healing. I hope you guys are doing well. In today's pick card reading, we're going to look at radical messages, radical insights about your love life. So I have 3 piles for you to choose from today. So I'll show you the pile selection. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Hi, pile 1. Let's see. What do you need to know about your love life? Divine abundance. The wild rose. Do it your way. Embrace your uniqueness. Untamed. You have the 3 of Cups, 3 of Chalices. So pile 1. What do you need to know right now? Pile 1. I'm hearing it's time to offer to yourself a gift, something in order to recognize all the work you've done on yourself, all the work you might have done on a relationship, on a connection. It's time to acknowledge the work you've done in a very material way. So a gift, any kind of gift, doesn't have to be something specific. I'm seeing a necklace or a bracelet, something to signify that you've done the work or you've put yourself in a sense of surrender and letting go. The first message I'm getting here from this card is the ability of you guys to be part of the abundance that you're creating. It says, you were born to align with love's will and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. And this is something you're working on very much right now, or you've been working on in the past. That's going to bring you a lot of abundance when it comes to love. I'm also sensing a lot of healing, pile 1. You guys have done a lot of healing around your throat. Many of you are speaking up your truths, expressing yourselves more, and standing up for yourselves and telling what you will accept and what you won't. And this is something you're learning to do, or you've been mastering in the past couple of months. You've been trying to really show to others what boundaries, what values you have around love and relationships. Many of you are applying this knowledge around you in your connections, in your relationships, in your love life. Many of you could have been taking a course or have been working very diligently on this in the recent past. I also see a big rug or like a tapestry, something that's been weaving for you, or you've been weaving for yourself, something that you've started a while ago, something that took at least a year to build, or to like a project you're working on. Some of you, it is a literal project, a literal rug that you've been working on, but I'm seeing it more metaphorically. Many of you have been weaving and visualizing very clearly what you're expecting, what you truly want, and how you see yourself in a relationship, how you feel abundant when you are with someone. What kind of relationship make you feel abundant? What kind of relationship make you feel divine? What kind of relationship make you feel seen and heard specifically? Some of you have had a lot of assistance from the divine here. Specifically here, some of you have been speaking to maybe a specific goddess, Isis maybe, Kalima. You guys could be seeing a lot of birds at this moment. Birds are a sign for you at this moment to release the ego. So if you're receiving or you're seeing birds, make sure that you take note of what you've been thinking about. There's something around the ego that needs to be released, or something that you could be still holding on to or resisting, that needs to be surrendered here, and kind of like let go to the flow of divine abundance, opening up your heart again to receive. Some of you here have always been very diligent when it comes to working on your finances, and this is something that you're trying to balance out, kind of like balancing out your work-life balance, finding ways to continue producing the things you've been producing at work or in your projects, but also opening up for love. This is really important for you, pile one. I feel there's going to be a lot of growth around this ability to find a balance between what you want to create in terms of your work life, in terms of your career, or even your spiritual growth, and integrate the part of you that needs love, needs reception, receiving the love, acceptance, admiration, appreciation from a partner or love interest. You guys are balancing this out by speaking your truth, by being more confident in terms of saying what you want. Some of you could have been repressing your feelings, or your feelings would come out of nowhere in a very maybe negative or rageful way, or vengeful way, or even passive aggressive. And this is something you guys have been really working on, the confidence to tell the truth, or the confidence to speak your truth, or impose or clearly show your boundaries to the person you love. Some of you have felt servants of love. Some of you have felt that you were always overgiving, or being almost always of service to others, of service to the person you love, or the romantic partner you were with, not receiving as much abundance from this person as you give. This is something that you're cutting right now. I'm seeing scissors. You're cutting, you're literally cutting this kind of behavior, or you're just very much projecting it in front of you. Every time this happens, you can clearly see that happening, and kind of detaching from that kind of behavior and seeing it clearly. And this is opening almost like multiple flows to the universe, multiple ways to send you the love that you need and that you truly need, that the true love that is yours here. It's like opening multiple streams of love, rather than focusing or having a target of a specific person. This work that you've been doing on yourself is opening multiple streams of receiving the love you've been asking for, receiving true love. Someone here has a cat or a dog, maybe a bulldog here, French bulldog. If you guys paint, I would recommend that you paint with a lot of green. Use green and blue, specifically green here could help in terms of your painting when it comes to healing your heart and opening yourself up to divine abundance. What other messages here? You have the wild rose. Do it your way. Embrace your uniqueness untamed. Pile one. First of all, I have to say here, one of the things I've been receiving, I wasn't saying, but one of the first messages was, many of you are going to be seeing two paths here, two options, maybe two people coming your way, but I'm sensing more than that. It's actually bigger than that, than actual two options when it comes to specific people, but more two paths as to where you want to go when it comes to your love life. You're going to have to choose a new path or stay in the path you're in, but you are considering two different paths, or you are opening yourself to considering those two different paths. Either it is in terms of two options, or two different ways to dealing with love, or two different ways to opening up to love. Here, your message is to do it your way. It's really important that you embrace your uniqueness. You have to be untamed. Pile one, there's a big call here for you to be wild. You're the wild rose. I don't know if you've been seeing wild roses outside in the street, in your neighborhood. We have a lot of wild roses opening up around this time. Your angels are here to assist you with this untamed wild side of yours, and they really are encouraging you to cut through anything that doesn't work for you or that doesn't serve you ultimately. Anything that could have been distracting you from true love, because there is something here. I'm seeing the Hierophant like a commitment or something that is more of a higher type of love that's coming your way. Something else has been distracting you from it, something that's been putting you in a sense of almost like overindulgence. I'm sensing here overindulgence, or a sense of being distracted by things that truly don't matter, by maybe too much, or like overdoing of something. Too much partying for some, too much drinking for some, too much, I don't know, too much eating, too much watching Netflix. I don't know, like no judgment here, but this is what I'm seeing. Some kind of overindulgence. And you're being called to embrace the fact that you're unique. Some of you have your hair that is so different from your the people who are around you. Your hair is very much prominent here in pile 1. Some of you might want to change your hair radically, change your color, change the texture. But embracing this unique side of yours is actually opening you up to a new beginning when it comes to a higher type of love. Many of you are connecting with a true soulmate very soon here. You are releasing your past by integrating two parts of yours, almost like shadow and light attributes here that you're integrating, you're kind of accepting, almost like putting them in some kind of framework, understanding them, integrating them. Many of you have been processing multiple hurts or feelings of the past and releasing things that have brought a lot of thorns in your love life and have been perpetrated by you from your family roots, from your lineage. And you're becoming your unique sense here when it comes to love. I feel you've always been very unique, but you're almost like taking it to the next step here, pile 1. Taking it to the next step. You guys have almost discovered something here in delightful, sweet, that you adore about yourself even more. And this is something you want to show off to the world, and you will be showing off to the world. Many of you, this transformation is becoming very 3D. People can see it. Some people have been talking about all of this around you. People might have been talking about this, not really talking about it to you, but just between the I see 2 people here speaking about your change, your growth, and wondering where this all taking you. Yeah, many people are speaking about you here, pile 1. You're not aware of it, I feel, most of you. And you have the 3 of Cups. So yes, definitely people speaking, people maybe even gossiping here, rumors. Pile 1, I'm sensing again opportunities, options, different paths, but you will know what the right path is for you. There is a specific cup that is yours. There is a specific cup that is yours, and the rest is not yours. And you'll know. You'll know what that specific cup that you need to take. Many of you have been hiding your heart recently, trying to heal, or hiding from others. Some of you could have been even celibate, just going for friendships first, or keeping things very light as friends, just to gain more confidence within yourself, confidence, speaking more your truth, even discovering what that truth was. Some of you have discovered a whole level of yourself, a whole level of the truth you need to be saying about yourself in your love life, things that you might have never even fathomed that you wanted or that you wanted to speak about. Almost like a new level of intimacy that you've learned about yourself, that you've been touching on yourself, and that you want to share with others, but in a more lighthearted way first, taking it slow, discovering the motives of others first, making sure that these people or the people you're meeting are the right people for you. You're putting yourself first. I see in you really putting yourself first here, Pile 1. Putting your self-love, self-nurture, and keeping yourself almost like pure in a way. Not wanting to reveal everything all at once. Some of you have been growing your hair very, very long in order to ground yourself in your insights. Some of you have been receiving a lot of insights here. Pile 1, tarot readers in this pile. Yes. There could have been a lot of sadness in the past months around a connection here that you're letting go of. Maybe a connection that you've been hoping for such a long time, and you're finally releasing that hope, and you're finally moving forward, deciding to let go. Yeah, gaining more confidence within yourself, grounding yourself again, and moving forward. Some of you have received the news or are receiving the news about something here happening. Let's find out what that is. What is this news here talking about? What is this news? The Empress. Wow, this is an opportunity here, an offer. Something here is going to be offered to you. I'm hearing an offer you can't refuse. So someone quite powerful here is coming with an offer or something to propose to you, to give you insight on as well, almost like helping you to choose the right cup for you. This person is giving you insight on something from your past, or specific information here about maybe a past event that's going to help you choose properly. Some of you could have been playing in a bar. You might have been playing, how do you call that? Pool, I think. You were playing pool. You could have been playing with a group of friends. Someone has seen you there. This is very specific for someone. Someone has seen you in that bar when you were playing pool, and this person is coming there your way to talk to you. This is an important message or important information that you're receiving. Yes, Nine of Pentacles. It's going to free you from something. Free you from the past. Release you from something in your past that was still stuck. Almost opening up this path that you need to choose. Almost giving you the answer to what path you want to choose, what direction is right for you. Let's see what else. What messages do you need, Pile 1? Some of you are Libras here, I'm hearing. Libra moon. Venus, a lot of Venus in this pile. You guys are dressing very lovely, I'm hearing. Something about the way you do your hair or your style is changing or radically changing, I'm hearing. You guys could have been hiding for a little while. Hiding almost like an opportunity, or an opportunity is being hidden at this time. It's going to be opening up to you. You've been reading about something, maybe seduction, love, romance. You've been reading when it comes to love here, how to improve your love life. How to release and let go. Some of you, it is about love and releasing. I'm hearing some of you are choosing a new path when it comes to travel. Some of you could be moving out or traveling somewhere exciting, maybe a new adventure. There's a sense of a very strong determination here in pile 1. You're very much determined to move forward, very much determined to start fresh. And someone is noticing you. Someone could be watching you here. Someone is noticing all these changes. Someone here is coming to apologize. Someone who has been deceiving you or has deceived you is coming to apologize. Something about a library. Some of you could have been in a library looking for books or have spoken to someone in a library. A group of friends, maybe. Or some of you have been doing a tour in a library or in a place, maybe like a museum, public library, going for a tour. I see like almost like tourist groups. Something about a pastry shop. Some of you are actually meeting new people, going to a pastry shop, talking to new friends, acquaintances. Someone here is traveling to see a love interest that you've been speaking to for a while, but you have never actually seen them in person. It's going to be a surprise. Whoever you are, you're going to find out something that you didn't expect about this. Someone here is working on you guys are working on your charisma, especially when it comes to speaking. Something about speaking here is very charismatic, becoming like your speech is like becoming very sensual, or something about your words is very enticing to others, or people can see that it has changed. You guys speak with more confidence, with more determination, more boundaries, higher standards. People know that you're looking for results and things that are actually working. You guys are not taking any kind of BS anymore. Some of you have been hiding almost like your true self or your authentic self for so long. Some people could have been overshadowing you, or you feel that some people have pushed you to hide somehow. Definitely a new path here is opening up for you, pile 1. And it's going to be different for everybody. Some of you are having a child with this new path here. Baby girl, named Sophia, I'm hearing. Sophia, Sandra. Many of you have been going within, looking for stillness, trying to still your mind and your heart. You could have felt a lot of anxiety, panic attacks. Things were just maybe up and down when it comes to your love life, expecting something that's not happening, or not expecting something and something happens. It's just a lot of changes and up and downs that I'm feeling. You guys are looking for stillness within your heart chakra, or you're looking for stillness within your maybe an overactive mind. Some of you have been applauding yourself or learning to applaud yourself for the insights you've received. No matter what, even if things have been tough, you realize that you've grown so much. There was so much growth, a lot of wisdom. I see someone like going up a staircase, like a mall staircase that's traveling, you know, the one that's moving, automatic. Escalator, right? That's the name. Something that was very lengthy for some of you, very long standing and confusing. I'm hearing stagnant is ending, is completely ending here. Whatever it was, confusion, situation, it's done. Okay, some of you have met someone recently. This is maybe for one person who has four fingers, who's missing a finger. You have gone through a lot of tests when it comes to love, pile one. A lot of tests. I feel like you guys are knowing now when it's going to be a test from the universe, and you're learning to be very much more still with it, much more wise with these tests. You're not paying too much attention to the up and downs anymore. It's like you're learning to meditate throughout your day or meditate throughout the things that are happening in your love life. I'm hearing medicine woman. Some of you could be going to see a medicine woman. I'm hearing Linda, the name Linda. Alright, pile one. Oh, hold on. Or I let go. What is your affirmation, pile one? Here with all these messages. Let's see. What is your affirmation for your love life? You are given too many fucks. Give 0. It's time to release, let go. Again, be untamed, be your unique self, and trust it. Trust this. Trust that you are maybe giving too much attention to a specific situation or person. It's time to be more radically carefree, you know, and really embrace this wild rose. The wild rose could be something you want to pick up and have in your room, smell the wild rose, or have essential oil made with wild rose. But many of you are embracing this and you're learning to affirm to yourself, I am unique, I am wild, and I am untamed. I'm going to do it my way. Alright, pile one, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please don't forget to like, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hello, pile two. Let's take a look at your messages. We have your path. Dear Lord, help me trust that there is a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. You have the bloom, creations, realized, right time, harvest, celebrates. And you have the devil. Wow. Pile two. I'm gonna start with the devil card because this is very much not something I was expecting. You guys, pile two. It's like you're beating something here that you thought was very difficult. I'm seeing someone almost like holding your throat or holding you back like this, or you guys could have felt held back by something that's very harsh or very imposing in the way it looks. And then you realize once you look at it very deeply that it's a child. It's something that is actually very small and not that terrifying. You guys are realizing that it's not something that is worth giving it that much time or that much attention. Some of you could have been stuck in patterns, cycles, even substances for some. And this is something you're cutting, or has like so much of you have gone through those cycles so many times that it's almost laughable for some of you, yet you see it coming, you know? Or like you see when you're in this pattern or when you're in this cycle, it's become almost like a joke for some of you. Others, it is the intention right now, or it is the something that you're more and more mastering. This is something that you're getting into, really seeing your devil or the devil situations that have kept you stuck, giving you some kind of illusions. Some of you, it was illusions around your spiritual path here, pile 2. Some of you have been put in maybe in some kind of fake twin flame, some kind of fake soulmate, something here that was almost using some kind of vital energy of yours and stealing it away from you, confusing you, making you think that you're doing the right thing for your spiritual path, for your growth, and then you realize that it's not right, or that this path was actually leading you to your to the wrong kind of people, wrong kind of situations. And you're learning to see that very clearly here, pile 2. It could be seen 666. I'm also seeing here June 6th could have been important in terms of realizing a lot of things for you, pile 2. A big portal when it comes to your love life. I'm also hearing something parasitic. Some of you could have been in dynamics that were very parasitic here. Creation realized, right time, harvest, celebrate the bloom. Pile 2. This is crazy, pile 2. Many of you have gone through this huge transformation because of the devil. Many of you have been following the temptation, have been going with this cycles that have been detrimental. But then when you're coming out of it now, when you're realizing all the pain this has caused, all of a sudden there is a huge transformation, a blooming time that's happening. All of a sudden you're realizing all the creativity this has brought you, all the mistakes that you've gone through, let's say, or the failures that could have felt like a failure, or even the time that you could have felt like, I spent so much time, I wasted all my time on this person or in this situation, is bringing you a lot of harvest. You guys are going to be able to celebrate yourselves. You're going to be celebrated. I see someone singing on a stage. I see you like being almost elevated in some kind of concert or put on a pedestal. You guys are going to be seen somehow. Some of you are really standing up somewhere in some kind of platform. Either it is a real platform, like I saw that stadium, or like a stage, or a platform, online platform. Some of you are opening up maybe a YouTube platform or some other platform where you're seen. This is blooming. It's helping you create a lot. You guys could be seen 000, 1010, 01, or 1001. Yes, some of you have felt that these patterns were so difficult to let go of, or these connections. Some of you have felt that it was impossible, and then all of a sudden it's like you woke up almost like, okay, I can see this clearly. I will not get stuck in these patterns anymore, in these substances anymore. Some of you really woken up that way. Others, it took a little bit longer in terms of calibrating your energy around it. Sometimes you go back and then You understand a bit more, you're gaining more wisdom every time you go back to this devil energy. This has brought you a lot of insights, a lot of wisdom, a lot of also richness when it comes to your creativity here, pile 2. Many of you have reopened your sacral chakra. Many of you could have had issues with your sacral chakra. This is reopening your sacral chakra, your sense of creativity, your sense of being able to create with others, with spirits. Some of you are really discovering the ability of co-creating with spirit, especially if you're creating an online platform or you're creating content in YouTube or any kind of content. You're going to feel that this has helped you move past your shadow, understand your shadow, and really integrate them in terms of how you can actually bring others to see those shadow as well. Some of you are really teaching others through this experience. Some kind of confusion is being lifted, and all of a sudden all the seeds you've been planting, plant to, are blooming, are blossoming, are becoming this beautiful rose here. Pure rose, pile 2, a pure rose. It smells from really, really far away. It's like gonna feel, okay, this is the right time. Or you guys are meeting someone and you're gonna know, it's gonna click right away, and it's gonna feel like, okay, this is right timing. This is amazing. A lot of shadow work. I see here people lying down or maybe spending a lot of time in their bed. You guys could have had a lot of depressive days or depressed, or could have felt really low. I see a lot of people here like scooping in bed and crying or sleeping for hours. Yes, going deep within the shadow here, and almost like even if people could have tried to come to you or help you or maybe send you an invite, or even I see someone trying to like give you their hand for help, you can see it, or it was just passing by you, you can really see it. You just really were deep within. And now it's going to be time to celebrate all of that. You guys are blooming. You guys are really reopening yourselves. And the crown chakra is going to be opening. A lot of insights are received at this moment. Pile 2, you will feel the insights coming your way. Someone, however, here, pile 2, I feel you guys could have caught on many people obsessing over you. Someone could still be obsessed about you here, pile 2. Obsessed about like having you, you know, it's like, it's not love, it is definitely an obsession here. It's a sense of you're mine, you know, almost like an entitlement. Like every time I want to come to you, you're gonna be here, make sure you're here. When I call you, make sure you reply. Yeah, there is a sense of almost a codependency here from someone, or an expectation of someone that you released, or you are being detaching, or you are being detached from, especially with this card here, your path, right? Dear Lord, help me trust that there is a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and my illusions. This is amazing. Many of you have found the Lord. You have found your faith again. You have found trust in the universe after this huge transformation, after this devil energy. Many of you have learned to heal yourself by being connected to your higher self, your angels, whatever you believe in. God, you guys could have started praying again, or yeah, having more faith in whatever is important to you and that actually elevates you. Yes, you guys have gone through it. It was very difficult here, pile 2. Some of you could be singing a lot of ohms in order to help cleanse your chakras, cleanse your inner body, kind of like inner breath work. Some of you could be doing a lot of breath work to release this devil energy. Many of you are very much aware of what has been holding you back now, pile 2. This is really almost like a huge insight or a huge awareness or huge self understanding, you know. And I'm also hearing some of you have been working on rituals or working on affirmations, something here very specific you've been doing to release this energy or to put boundaries around this energy so that it doesn't influence you the same way it used to influence you. You guys are much more protective over yourselves. You guys are also being protected by your ancestors here, pile 2. Yes, you guys could have very strong ancestor, very protective ancestor. I see a lot of root chakra activation here. Many of you are very much rooted within your traditions. If you're not, your ancestors were, and they are really shielding you or helping you shield yourself against this, the difficulties you guys could have had here with this devil energy, the fears, the illusions, things that made you feel that you're not good enough, you're not enough in general, you know. Strong shield here. They're shielding you. You guys are shielded also by all the elements. Some of you are definitely working on rituals here using the 4 elements: air, water, fire, and earth. You're becoming the magician here to create your own path when it comes to your love life. I'm also sensing here some of you are actually starting a new relationship that's going to bring you a place where you guys are going to live together. The next relationship, you guys are going to have a partner with whom you're going to live. So many of you could be buying a home or buying a house with this person. And you guys are going to be very protective of your union, very protective of each other. Understanding, almost understanding yourselves or each other in a very intuitive way. This person is also going to have gone through so much here. This person could have had to go through a lot of codependencies as well. I'm also sensing here, pile 2, some of you could be reconnecting with someone from your past who had to deal with the same type of issues and has overcome them. Almost like something is going to click again. I'm seeing right timing, right timing. Many of you are going to understand a lot of the things you had to do or had to grow through or had to heal, and all of a sudden everything is going to click and it's going to make sense. Look at this. Everything is actually going inside, and it looks exactly perfectly the right size for it. Everything is just going to click and transform you. There was a huge transformation here, but you guys are again going to be transformed with this new connection here. An extra transformation, like you both are going to fit together and you're both transforming your reality together. It's a huge transformation. So you're either buying a home together, you're either, starting a family together, you're starting something that is going to be very how would you say that? Very stable. I see 444. Some of you could be seeing fours. 444, 414, 404. That's something very stable, very connected. The veil has been lifted for you, pile 2. And many of you are thanking God, thanking your angels. You guys are very much into your gratitude. If you're not, you're being pushed to be very grateful because the veil is being lifted. Things are revealed. The things that have been keeping you stuck. Some things you knew, others you just realizing more and more. Codependencies, people, situations, betrayals, things that kept you stuck in cycles. Please be grateful of the illusions being removed from your path, the illusions being shown to you clearly. also the ability to take the steps after you understand what illusions needed to go. Ask for clarity in terms of showing you the next steps, and I feel here your ancestors are helping you a lot. 4455, right? Just sign the clock. Your ancestors are very much helping you in terms of taking the next steps, even if it's in the dark, even if things are unknown and unclear. They're helping you very much right now with this. Some of you could have hurt your knees. I'm hearing someone here has hurt their knees, or something about your knees is bothering you. You could really beneficiate from root chakra cleansing here with Reiki. Let me know if you want Reiki. I offer Reiki. Right, let's see what else. Pile 2. What else? Papadam, I'm hearing. Some of you could be Indian in this pile. You like, or you guys like papadam, or you like Indian food. Many trials here, pile 2. Many trials, and like some of you could have definitely given up on love, or felt like that all the love you bring is toxic or is not worth the time anymore. Or some of you have felt almost broken or unworthy. There was a very strong need to heal this, or to really go beyond these beliefs around love. Some of you have gone through, I have to say here, abuse for some, and this has really kept you in the dark when it comes to your beauty, your sense of self-worth, your acceptance of your own beauty and who you are. This is part of your path here. I'm being reminded of this card. There's a need to trust no matter what happened, pile 2, in your path. Sexually, emotionally, the things that could have been very difficult to heal or deal with. You guys are really listening to intuition. You're understanding that they were part of your path in order to help you grow and be who you are at this moment. Yeah, divorce, difficult situations here, and where you really felt broken, or that almost your heart was taken out of you, pulled out of your chest. I'm hearing some of you are using very strong mouth washes here in this pile. You like to use like Listerine or something like that. There's a lot of pent-up emotions with the people around you, pile 2. There's a need to speak or to at least release those pent-up emotions. Some of it is anger, some of it is resentment with people who are surrounding you, your connections. It could also be your family. Definitely a lot of pent-up emotions. Some things need to be cleared, cleansed from your aura. You can release them, either speak to the person. If you can't, at least write it down, journal it, burn it, maybe work on a ritual to cord cut or to release those heavy pent-up emotions here. Yes, like some of you could have felt that people were hiding things from you. Could have been a bit of a paranoia here. But many possibilities, pile 2. Some of you are finally seeing all the possibilities, not only for your love life, but in general. The possibilities are endless, and you're starting to see that you are, it's like a rebirth here, pile 2. Rebirth after all these challenges, these troubled times. People want to see you. I definitely see you being put on a pedestal, being put on some kind of platform or some place where it's just people want to see you, hear you. There's something about that. Yes, absolutely. Some of you are working with children, are going to be working with children, and it's going to help a lot here with your insights, what you've gone through. Some of you went through this when you were a child. Pile 2, I'm also hearing some of you have been speaking to a loved one about what you went through, or you finally deciding to maybe like go through therapy or speaking what happened to you to someone, and it's really helping you. Something you've been holding on to for so long. Something it's like it's been painful here. You didn't even realize. Some of you didn't even realize what it was. Others, it was very clear. But it's like you didn't even realize how deep it went or how uncomfortable it made you feel. You knew this happened to me, this is the consequence, but you didn't realize the deepest consequences until you worked through it or you started your shadow work or you got those realizations here. I see you guys feeling more and more perfect. There's something about you, you feel, I'm perfect. I'm just perfect for who I am, for what I've went through. Yes, it's been tough. Yes, I'm different. Yes, some people had it the easy way, but I am just perfect this way. There's a lot of acceptance, and you guys are learning to rely on yourselves after going through so much. It's like you know you've been through so much that there's nothing that can hinder you or really kill you. You know, if what doesn't hurt, what doesn't kill you will, what does it, how do you say it? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Exactly. Sorry. Some of you are discovering almost like a whole treasure, a treasure book within yourself, Pandora box. It's like you guys are looking at you and you're seeing yourself so beautiful, so sexy, so desirable, so much here that you're like, it's like blooming. Yes, blooming. New beginning of your growth, your beauty, a sense of self-worth that is really completely discovered, not even rediscovered, a fresh sense of self, a fresh sense of love, self-love. You guys are becoming a star here, pile 2. Let's see what else here. There's more. What more for pile 2 here? 9 of Wands. You did not give up. You just did not give up. No matter what, you didn't give up. You put your head down, you worked through it, you just moved forward. And many of you, like again, you guys have just had to put boundaries or even learn to like cleanse your energy here, let go of people who were maybe hindering you again or putting you kind of like pulling you back in this devil energy. You know, sometimes if you're doing drugs or something, there's someone there or a friend who's always there, who's partying with you, and you don't realize that they're influencing you with this devil energy. You guys are putting up boundaries to heal, to properly heal. There's a lot of root chakra here. You guys are just learning to be more secure, stable within yourself, more secure and grounded within your own self-love. And you guys are becoming a peacock. Look at this peacock here. The peacock I'm seeing with the bloom. There's a huge recognition coming your way, pile 2. Something is unfolding here. A platform, a new beginning of some kind where you will be put on a pedestal. People are going to admire you for what you've done. You never gave up on yourselves. Alright, my beautiful pile 2, I hope this was useful. If it did, if it was useful, don't forget to like, or you can subscribe if you want. Oh, sorry, hold on a minute, I forgot your affirmation. Pile 2, sorry about that. Okay, it's not everyone's fault, it's yours. You are a grown-ass adult, stop blaming others for your shit. So many of you are taking responsibility. If you've been in a victim blaming mode, if you've been in a sense of not wanting to see how you were contributing to this devil energy, you guys are finally seeing it clearly. You guys are finally learning to put up boundaries. You guys are finally understanding that you need to celebrate yourself, love yourself first. You guys have grown so much, and this blaming others and getting into that cycle, you're just learning to let that go. Alright, pile 2, now I'm done. So I hope you loved it. If you did, please don't forget to like, and I see you later. Bye. Hi, pile 3. How are you guys doing? I have sanctity. Through offering, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament. Also have the sacred waters, nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, and self-care. And I also have the Three of Wands. Alright, pile 3. First of all, you guys can be seeing 333, 313. So, pile 3. Insights about your love life. Pile 3. You guys are learning that sometimes in order to grow or to realize yourself more fully or to really go to the right type of relationships or the right type of connections, there is a need to sacrifice. Sacrifice meaning making something sacred. So making something sacred, going through a journey where you have to, yes, release something, leave something behind, but more symbolically than actual 3D. Yes, some of you it is a 3D thing, but symbolically there is a need to release the old. But in order to do that, to make it sacred, there is a need to be something surrounding that release, something that is recognizing the old, that it has helped you somehow, that it has been useful at some point, loving it, letting it go, and making this a sacred practice. Pile 3. Some of you have been guided by a sacred couple here. Married power couple. Some of you have been looking up to some kind of power couple, wanting to manifest that kind of power couple for yourselves. Amethyst here could be an important stone to work with. Pile 3, amethyst for your love life. So yes, so some of you have actually sacrificed something big in order to move forward to the next step. But I feel here we're talking about mundane problems. I'm feeling here Virgo energy, like things happening on your day-to-day, you know, the 6th house. You guys are looking or been looking at your, maybe the things that you tell yourself daily, maybe the habits that you have daily, the routine things, the little things, the details, basically, analyzing those and understanding that those small little things, if you keep yourself in negativity, even those little details, they actually make a big problem at the end or make you feel very low at the end of the day. You don't even know why. You know, sometimes, especially if you're an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you guys might feel that way at the end of the day. And you guys are starting to write the things that hurt you, the things that you like, the things, like you just journal a lot more in order to find the key to what actually makes you tick. What is it that you truly like? What is it that you truly want? What is it that you want to manifest? What is it that you want to visualize? A lot of you have been visualizing a lot through meditation, focusing your energy here on something that is truly in alignment with your new energy here, pile 3. I'm hearing you don't want any kind of monkey business here, pile 3. Many of you have been releasing things that are not clear, confusing, back and forth, block and block, and you're seeing through people. You're seeing through. There's a whole level of you being connecting with your psychic gifts. You're seeing through. There's a huge clairvoyance here, pile 3, clairvoyance abilities. You see it through others, their motives, who they are, what they've been through, their limitations. Definitely here, some of you have done sound healing or some kind of ritual, maybe with fire when it comes to your love life. Maybe candles. Some of you have been using candles. I'm also hearing pile 3. If you have an altar, make sure you refresh your altar. Make sure that you make an offering for your ancestors. Make sure that you actually um, be very clear with your intentions when you speak to your ancestors. They want you to contact them, to communicate with them. Some of you have been doing this. But yes, you're being encouraged to refresh and give an offering to your ancestors here. Pile 3, something here that you've been waiting on collecting. Some of you are receiving a gift here, Pile 3. Receiving a gift maybe in the mail, something unexpected, maybe an old person coming your way, or maybe a new love you might meet in a time where you're going for a walk, or a time you're just basically doing your own thing here. Maybe while you are taking care of an errand or something mundane. And all of a sudden you find this gift, this person, this new beginning. You kind of start talking, and this is actually opening up new avenues, is growing into something else. Yes, some of you might be going to buy blueberries or to buy fruits of some kind. I'm seeing blueberries, raspberries, blackberries here specifically. This is an unexpected meeting, almost like something you might have been waiting for a long time, and then you let go. You just let go. Some of you have been meditating to release this kind of expectations from the universe. You just let go. And then all of a sudden, your ships are coming in. You know, you meet this person. All of a sudden, yeah. Some of you, it's in a place where there is a beach. Yes, water, exactly. By the water, absolutely. Yes, some of you could really be doing manifestation through water. Many of you have been drinking a lot more water, trying to connect with your ancestors by drinking water, or even I'm hearing you guys could have been doing sacred rituals with water before drinking them. Many of you have been manifesting your abundance through water. And I'm also hearing someone could have been crying over you here, Pile 3. Someone is crying over you, is still waiting for you, or expecting something from you, a sign. Give me a sign, I'm hearing. Give me a sign. Someone wants a second chance here. You guys could have been resting, taking care of yourselves, being in a pool, swimming, spending time relaxing here with your family. I'm also hearing your friends, a lot of friends here, maybe other girls here, like girl trip or something. And you're being encouraged to continue doing that. People are noticing this, Pile 3. People are noticing how nourished you are, how more beautiful you are, how rested you look. Some of you have been on a vacation very recently, and this is something people have noticed. And you came back really refreshed. Mother Gaia has been giving you its nurturing, nourishing qualities here. I'm also hearing many of you have gone through a huge emotional healing here. Something, I'm seeing like the Ace of Cups, like overwhelming emotion, overwhelming feeling of something, and you released a lot. Some of you have been sweating, or you've been working out a lot. So need to drink a lot more water if you can. I'm also hearing bonding. There's a need to bond more. You guys are feeling like you need to bond with others or connect with others. There's a sense of connecting on a more intimate level as well. You guys could have been speaking to others, but I'm sensing it's more than speaking. It's really a feeling here. Connecting in a very intuitive way. And you guys are talking about sacred here. We talked about sacrament, sanctity, sacred. Something very sacred is coming your way when it comes to love, Pile 3. Very sacred. And some of you have been working with ascended masters. Yes, ascended masters here are watching over you. There's a sacred feeling here around love. Path 3. You guys are learning to make your relationship sacred. You don't take casualties or, you know, just a fling kind of relationships anymore. You guys are making things sacred, and you're making that in a very direct way, you guys. Pathway, I feel that is something that you are quite direct about. You have a lot of confidence. You've worked through your confidence when it comes to your love life, and you're ready to like be very different. You know, you're replenished. You're just more confident in your femininity. We're talking about your emotions. Many of you are much more confident in showing your emotions with the water. So much water energy and the wands. You guys are very confident within your own emotions, within your own feelings in a relationship. Some of you are being much more direct with how you feel with others, much more clear with what how your feeling really affects you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy here. You're discovering the truth about your feelings and how they're guiding you in your relationships here. What has been hindering you all this time. Your ancestors are very, very present with you, Pathway. Very present. Look, someone watching over you here. There's also here a couple watching over. Ancestors have been very present with this journey here, Pathway. Let's see what else. What other messages from my beautiful Pathway? Ten of Wands, releasing the old. Kissing goodbye and being in making it sacred. Again, I'm hearing that. Pile 3. Yes, letting go of the heaviness, the things that have been holding you back, especially when it comes to your emotional security, Pile 3. But you also are conscious of all the things that has this phase or the old self that you're releasing has brought you. You're very conscious of that. You are very grateful for it as well. Your old self is sleeping, dying within you, but you're understanding that it was part of your growth. It was part of the emotional maturity that you've received right now. Many of you could be seeing 10-10, so closure of a cycle here. Letting go of this heaviness here. Many of you have gone through a lot of responsibilities. You guys could have had, I'm hearing families, taking care of family members. I'm also hearing within your relationship, your connections here when it comes to love. You guys could have felt that you've been doing way too much, or you're not recognized for the things you might have been given to the people you were with, or not receiving the same amount of attention. I'm also hearing something about love languages. You guys could have had different love languages in your connections, and this was bringing you a lot of pain, a lot of heavy emotions, heavy feelings. Yeah. Definitely someone here is meeting a person in the beach. You guys are meeting someone in a beach. Most likely you're masculine here. Let's take a look at your flower, pile 3. What else do you need to know? Pile 3. Okay, I heard intentions matter the most. This is what I heard as soon as I took your flower. Intentions matter the most. So this could be something for you, mean something for you, confirm something for you, pile 3. Yes, you guys are seen as someone who's very pristine. You guys might like to dress well or maybe look sophisticated. There's something very sophisticated or regal or queen-like, king-like. Some of you have Leo in your chart. There's a presence here. Yes. I'm also hearing a pastor or priest. Some of you are meeting a priest or a pastor. Yeah. Penetrating eyes, I'm hearing. The person you might meet could have Scorpio in their chart. There's something about scorpionic energy in this person. Some of you are living by the sea or by the water, or you guys are going to be living by the sea and the water. You're meeting that person there. A new love interest. It's a sacred one. Again, I'm being told to say it like sacred. Something very sacred about this meeting. Like-minded, right? Very soul tribe kind of meeting here. I'm hearing don't be tempted. So some kind of temptation here that could hinder this connection. So be careful with that. Maybe by the past, tempted by this Ten of Wands energy, returning to this heaviness. Pile 3, I'm also hearing here, this person can be very popular, the person you're meeting. For some, this person is very popular. Instagram or some kind of platform. Yeah, or like someone who speaks, public speaker. Yes, definitely people who are liking this person. Yes, either liking them in a video or like maybe a boss or some kind of high position here. Yes, at least 2-3 suitors watching them or liking them or following them or being fans of this person. I'm hearing the name Emily, Eric, Etienne, E names. Emric, Emilia, yeah, E names. It could be a lot of push and pull in the beginning. There is a sense of pushback. This person could feel that they need to have boundaries at first, especially if this person is famous or like high status. They might feel they want to like kind of be sure that you are interested in them, not in their image. Something about public image here. 10th house energy. So some of you are meeting this person through work. This person is very loving though, very tender, very generous. Very lonely though. They might feel very lonely. There's something about them that's very different as well, that they might hide. Is very hidden at first. There's something very lusty again. Yes, I'm hearing that. So don't be tempted by the lust of the connection. Make it sacred. There's something about lust. So some of you are very, very attracted to this person. You both are going to be very attracted to each other. Yes. Or some of you have gone through cycles. This is for some. It's an old person. You've gone through a cycle or a few cycles with this person. Yes, this is from our offer, but definitely for some. I'm hearing a lot of names of romantic movies. I don't know if this person likes romantic movies. You like? I'm hearing Titanic. You know, like very romantic, traditional romantic movies. So some of you might like the Titanic, or this person might watch the Titanic with you. The panther could be your spirit animal, pile 3. The panther could be the spirit animal of this connection. Look it up, pile 3. Something about light and dark, transmuting darkness and feminine, masculine, like a sense of complementarity here with this person, polarity. This person is very tender. It's something about them. It's very strong but tender. Yes, so they could have the polarity within them. It's going to be very significant about this person. I'm hearing dark eyes. Their eyes could be quite dark, brown, or maybe black eyes. Yeah, you guys could have an instant connection with this person. Alright, part 3, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you want, and I'll see you later. Bye!